Oiler fans, don't shoot. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what do you mean in the title of this video? Is Mike Smith going to lose the series for the Oilers? Shouldn't it be, is he going to win it for the Oilers? And I know a ton of people are saying on paper, yes, Jacob Markstrom is the better goaltender and is the guy that people are going to be picking in net. And that's why a lot of people are saying that Calgary has the advantage between the pipes and not the Oilers. And you look at Mike Smith, who in the first 7 games, I know it's against a LA team that, look, they're not terrible, they're not bad, they made the playoffs. They're a good team, but they're also, I think, the weakest team that made the playoffs. And by that standard, I think that Mike Smith's .938 save percentage in round 1 is a little bit tainted because, I mean, you saw it, okay? They showed that the draisaitl and mcdavid, the leading scorers for the Oilers, had like 600 points each. And then the leading scorers, Kopitar and Iafallo for LA, had 61 and 50 points each. That was a sad, sad graphic to see. Now you've got Johnny Gaudreau, you've got Matthew Tkachuk, you've got Lindholm, you've got guys who've scored 20 goals before, like Backlund, like Coleman, Dubé, who is awoken, 35-goal Andrew Mangiapane. It's going to be tougher for Mike Smith. And we know that he can come in. He did it for the Flames back in the day, okay? He's the only reason that Calgary didn't get swept by the Colorado Avalanche in 2019. He stood on his head in that series for the Calgary Flames. And I've seen it before, okay? He's got some kind of vendetta against the Flames. He always gets up to play, and he plays great against the Sea of Red. He just gets fired up. So we could easily see that again, but he's not. Okay, and this is a fact. He's not going to put up a performance like Jake Oettinger did. He's just not going to do it, okay? He's 75 years old. Okay, he's not going to do it. And I know a lot of Oiler fans are like, oh, he's going to stand on his head. He's not going to be what Oettinger was. He's not going to let in 3 goals on 65 shots. That's just not going to happen, okay? It's going to be more than that. And he gets tired. He gets injured. This is a Mike Smith that's going to be a very different animal than Jake Oettinger was. And it was a test for the Flames that because they passed it, man, it's going to be a whole different animal when it's Mike Smith between the pipes. Now, does that mean that he can't steal the series? Absolutely not. It does not mean it. And, I mean, the adventures of the playing the puck with Mike Smith, he's the best goalie in the league at playing the puck, but he has a few mistakes, okay? He makes a few mistakes every few games when he plays the puck, but he also has some amazing plays back there. So that's going to depend how much he decides to play the puck in playoff games and how successful it is. That's also going to depend on stuff if he loses the series like that. I've also seen the guy just make some horrible reads between the pipes. And again, let's not discount it. He was amazing in that first round series. He's one of the big reasons why Edmonton won that series. The shutout in Game 7 was good stuff. But sometimes Smith he's out to pasture, man. Okay, like he can be good. He can also be awful sometimes, and you don't know what you're going to get on any given night. Like, he could be Dominic Hasek reincarnated one night, and then the next night, he looks like a cardboard cutout between the pipes. Like, it's seriously, that's what it's been for Mike Smith his entire career, and he can go on runs like he did with the Phoenix Coyotes in 2012, or he can be what he's been in the regular season here for the Oilers. Before he turned it on, about halfway through the season, he turned it on, and he was great. But before that, whoa, was it rough in Edmonton for Mike Smith. So yeah, honestly, I could see Mike Smith being a big reason why the Oilers lose this series. Absolutely. I think if they lose, it's going to be partly because he did not play as good as he needed to. Absolutely. Especially like if the Flames are going to outscore McDavid, Draisaitl, Kane, and all these high-scoring guys on Edmonton, it's going to be because Mike Smith let in some absolute beach balls, okay? And I could absolutely see that happening. It's very possible. Oilers fans know themselves that that's a very real possibility, but he could also stand on his head. So he could win or lose this series. And look, in a lot of series, you could look at goaltenders and say, okay, he's going to be even keel, he's going to be fine, and it's going to kind of ride it out for that team. Like Darcy Kemper in Colorado. You know that he's not going to be amazing, and he's not going to be terrible. He's just going to be fine, right? And that's kind of what you want from a goaltender in the playoffs. Smith, it could be 0, it could be 100. You don't know, and that's one of the things that's going to be so fun about this. Look at Markstrom. Markstrom's been great, too. That's a guy you know you're going to get a good performance out of him. With Mike Smith, you have absolutely no idea what you're going to get from that guy in the playoffs, honestly, or in any game, for that matter. So I want to know from Oilers fans and from fans around the league. Flames fans, I know we're going to say, he's going to suck, because Flames fans, they don't really like Mike Smith that much. But fans who are either neutral or on the side of the Oilers, what is your critical opinion of Mike Smith? I want to know what you guys think of this guy. How do you think he's going to play in this series? Okay? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.